Yeah, I'd like to welcome you to my kitchen, And if you don't know who I am, if you don't know, I'm furious. Let me.
It's Hogan Will Furious.
Yeah.
And nigga, I'm furious. It's the Cooking with Furious show.
It's my show.
Whoa. We might make some eggs.
I might make some eggs.
I'll fry some chicken legs.
Oodles
and noodles. On Furious Strudels. It's Cooking with Furious. And nigga, I'm furious.
That's me.
It's the Cooking with Furious show.
Bitch, you better watch my show. Hey, welcome to Cooking with Furious. I'm Furious. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in with us. I know it's been a long time in coming. I know y'all been waiting for a long time for the first episode, but we finally got it cracking off. So I'm just gonna explain to y'all a little bit about how we're gonna do season 1. For season 1, we're gonna start off real slow for the beginners, people who can't cook. You know, there's a lot of people out there who can't make their kids dinner. A lot of moms, dads, baby mamas, side pieces, you name it, they can't cook. So we're gonna start off easy, we're gonna ease them into their goddammit, and then we're gonna do our thing. So all the advanced chefs out there, whooping everything up homemade, bear with me, we're gonna get there as we move along. Every episode is gonna be a little bit more challenging, goddammit. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in. Welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Furious. Of course, I'm Furious. For today's menu, we'll be making Furious fried chicken, a favorite, of course, in the hood. You know what I'm talking about? Then we're gonna follow that with a little bit of Furious baked macaroni and cheese, not to be outdone by the Furious Parmesan and garlic oven roasted broccoli, which is gonna be off the chain, of course. So stay tuned. We're gonna get it cracking. I already got the bacon getting cut up a little bit, you know what I mean? Because you know I love bacon. I don't know if you love bacon, but I love bacon. So if you like bacon like I do, this is the show for you, goddammit. So I'm gonna put the bacon to the side. We already got that chopped up right there. So when you're frying the chicken, when I fry my chicken, I don't know about you, I like to clean my chicken first. So I pre-cleaned the chicken wings. We're gonna make some wings. I got them sitting to the side right there. And then of course, I like to get it cracking. I do mine in a little bit of flour. I got a little bit of Furious special seasoning in there. I'll reveal that recipe if you keep staying tuned. A couple more episodes in the season, I might let y'all know what that is, goddammit. Like I said, we're gonna make the Furious baked macaroni and cheese with bacon. I love bacon. So we got the bacon. We try to do great value everything when possible. Great value everything. So we got the great value melting dip. We got that. We got the mozzarella. We got the sharp cheese as well. We're gonna finish it off with a little bit of provolone. And what would macaroni and cheese be without some Kobe? You gotta have the Kobe. So we're gonna get that cracking. We might put a little dollop of sour cream in there, just if you wanna get a little freaky with it, you know what I mean? Make your food a little bit extra sexy. You know what I mean? That's the motto around here, extra sexy food. That's what we like, you know what I mean? So we're gonna get ready to go ahead and throw these elbows in the water. Got that water nice and hot before y'all got here. So what I like to do, just for flavor, I like to throw a little extra virgin olive oil up in the water before I throw the joints up in there. Before I throw my joints up in there. Voila, just like that, goddammit. What else I like to do? I like to get a little bit of salt. Like I said, we try to use great value as much as possible, but some things you gotta have name brand. I'm a Morton guy. Cut the check, Morton. A little salt like that, goddammit. So then we're gonna come back over here to the chicken. We got the oil nice and hot right here. I cook my chicken in a deep fryer. Some people might use something like that. That's fine too. Just preheat it to 350. Like I said, I got the flour. I got a little special Furious seasoning in here. I mean, people cook their wings different ways. I like to fold my wings up like that a little bit when I'm making my wings. It just makes more room for more wings in a fryer, if you ask me. So then after that, after you get them folded nice and sexy, I like to throw them up in here. We'll throw 3 of them up in here right now. Let them get out of extra sexy toss right there. Y'all know how to multitask. Can't forget about the noodles. You see the noodles. Yeah, so you don't want no lumps in the noodles. Gotta stir the noodles. I'm over here sleeping. Okay, let me turn the noodles down a little bit. There we go. Got that getting real sexy. Let's get back to the chicken. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake them. Make sure, before you throw the chicken in the grease, make sure you try to get as much flour off in the bag as possible. And you're just gonna drop them in there just like that. While we got that chicken doing this thing over here, we're gonna come back to these noodles. We're gonna make sure these is getting nice and sexy. We wanna make sure these is al dente. Yeah, you like that word right there, al dente. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining in Cooking with Furious. I am Hood Chef Furious. So we're gonna turn the oven on real fast to 350 as we continue to get ready for this macaroni and cheese. So we're gonna get our pan like this, something like that. Make sure you get a little spray. Always gotta lubricate, you know what I mean? Nobody likes to dry. God damn it. Got that lubricated. Come and make sure your chicken is doing its thing. You see how I'm always coming back to the food, stirring it, making sure it's okay. See, this food is like your lady. You gotta make love to it. You can't be rough. You can't go watch TV and try to cook. Nah, you gotta stay in the kitchen with your food, goddammit. So as you see, the chicken beginning to turn a little golden brown right there, starting to look real sexy. It's starting to float a little bit. So we're gonna let that cook a little bit more, so it's a little bit more brown so the chicken are fully floating. We got the noodles drained. Now we're under here cooking the bacon, getting that underway nice and crispy for that macaroni and cheese. You know, I always like to say, what's a dish without bacon? I'll wait. Anyway, we continue to let this bacon get nice and crispy right here. Let's check on our chicken. See what's going on with our chicken. Now, by this time, the chicken should be floating at the top of the oil, like such right there. I say when the chicken's done, it floats. So we're gonna drain the chicken right there. You don't want no excess grease on your meat. Now I always like to season my meat while it's hot. Pause. We're gonna season it up real nice. Like that, like that, like that. And that's none other than the Trey Lowry's garlic salt. We accept no imitations around here. Then we're gonna add it off with just a little bit of pepper. Can't go wrong with a little bit of pepper. Bam, 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 bam. And there you go. Furious fried chicken. Golden brown on both sides. crispy, well seasoned, and that's how you do that right there. Now let's get back to the bacon. I like to pour a little bit of milk straight into the macaroni, just like that. A little cream like that. I like to turn my water on first. Let me just mix them up. Hood chef, but I can cook some bacon, god damn it. Okay, let's get back to the mac and cheese. So then I like to just a little bit of pepper. Not too much. Not too much. Get my butter fork. Get my butter spoon. Just a little bit of butter up in there. Not too much butter. Just a little bit of butter. Our bacon should be about done. Now see, the bacon will let you know when it's done. Listen to the bacon, listen to the bacon. So you hear that a couple minutes ago, it was a loud sizzle. But as it's getting done, you hear the sizzle drop and it's letting you know, I'm done, nigga, I'm done. We're gonna get this bacon about a good 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds for the bacon. Then we're gonna pull that up out of there. Let's get back to the macaroni and cheese. We got the chicken done. So really, we're actually waiting for the bacon. While we're waiting for the bacon, I don't know how y'all do it. Like I said, we try to do great value everything. I don't know how y'all do y'all mac and cheese where y'all from, but I like a little breadcrumb on top of my mac and cheese. So I'm gonna toast that up real nice, real nice, real nice. Get that toast ready. So we got our bacon. You hear that? Nice and crispy bacon looking all sexy. So we just want to add about half of this to the macaroni and cheese. Just like this, just like that. That's about half. This is one I like to add about a dollop of sour cream. We're gonna turn the water on, and we're gonna mix this in. Get that bacon and cheese, sour cream everywhere. Then after that, we just want to get ready to coat more cheddar, of course. To the top layer. Don't be stingy with the top layer of cheese. Add a little bit of the mozzarella to the top. Like I said, we got a little bit of the Velveeta. We don't need much more of that because that's extra cheesy. You don't want to leave out the Colby. Last but not least, right now, we're going to make it extra sexy. Top it off with some provolone. Couple pieces, just like this. We'll add the remainder of the bacon. Top that off like that. And like I said, we're gonna make the homemade breadcrumbs. Put them in the toaster till they got toasted. Broke them up ourselves. Usually I would fill it with breadcrumbs, but y'all ain't here to eat this, and my kids gotta eat this. and they don't like a lot of breadcrumbs, goddamn it. So we're gonna do light breadcrumbs and shit, but you know what I mean, you can fill it in with as many breadcrumbs as you want to. But since the Styles kids gotta eat this, we're gonna do it how they like it. Like I said, we got that right there. We're gonna throw that in the oven. It's been on for about 375. Then while that's in the oven real fast, we're gonna throw our broccoli together. Broccoli's real fast to make. You want to get you a little bit of this vegetable cooking spray right here. You always want to lubricate your pan. Lubrication is the key. Just going to spread you out some broccoli. Like that. This is fresh broccoli. You can use frozen broccoli if you like to. We take a little bowl right here. Get a little bit of this extra virgin olive oil. We're going to add a little bit of that to that like that. And we like to use a little bit of this minced garlic. I usually would chop it up myself, but you know, we're doing it for beginners, so we're just going to do it a little easy like this. Take that like that, just a little pinch. Pour a little bit of that garlic juice in there to get that real sexy. You're just gonna switch that around like that. See, I got my brush. Stir it around if you want to get that real nice. You're just gonna come over here. You're just gonna get your Picasso on, goddammit. Just gonna paint them up. Paint them up. Paint them up real sexy. And this is to your taste right here. So if you want a lot, you can do a lot. You can do a lot. If you want a little bit, you can do a little bit, you know what I mean? It's really up to you. So we're gonna get everything like that. Make sure that got nice and sexy. Make sure it's like that. Then we just gonna throw them in the oven like that. And we'll be back with more Cooking with Furious in a minute. Thank you for joining us with the first episode of Hood Food of the Day. Today is where we're going to be making hard-boiled egg sandwiches and fried bologna. So we're going to put the eggs in their water just like that, making sure we don't break them. Now, anybody knows that when you're cooking any kind of meats, most meats, beef and pork, you don't need no kind of oils in the pan with it. But I like to just put a little half a teaspoon of butter in there like that when I'm frying my bologna. Just for a little extra taste like that. You know, my bologna has a first name. What about yours, goddammit? So I like 2 pieces of bologna on my sandwich. So we like to throw it down, boom, boom. So here, I know you know you're doing something right there. You know what I mean? We're gonna throw it down, let it ride like that. So we got these about to be getting done. Now this is a real quick snack. Now you know your bologna's getting done on that side when you see it start popping up. You see it starting to hump up a little bit. And now when you start seeing that little hump right there, you know what's starting to do its thing. Now we're gonna toast a little bit more of this great value bread. We're gonna do a little quick flip like that. Let it get a little tasty on that side. So now we're done. We got our bologna's done. We got our eggs is done. It was in there for about 10 minutes. We got them nice and cracked. Turn that off. We got our toast right here, ready. And like I said, this is the Hood Meal of the Day. So let's check the progress of our food and see where we're at. Broccoli, looking like that right there. Here's what the mac and cheese looks like so far. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate that, let it cook the other way. real fast while we got some broccoli out. We're gonna coat it in a little bit more of that olive oil and garlic mix. This time we add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to it. So we're just gonna coat it again. As much as you want. Here's the flavor right here. Make sure you cover that real good. Get it all nice and covered. If you're gonna take your Parmesan cheese, you're just gonna sprinkle some on top of it. Make sure you get all of it. Then you're gonna place this back in the oven for about 5 more minutes. And then you'll have some sexy goodness. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining me, your chef, Hood Chef, Furious Styles, Hood Chef Styles, Hood Chef Furious. This is the first episode of Cooking with Furious, and you are Cooking with Furious. God damn it! I think everything should be done now. Let's give it a check. Oh, our broccoli looks like it's about done. Yeah, that's looking great. That smells terrific. Let's check out our Furious baked macaroni and cheese with bacon. Wow, that looks marvelous right there. The smell on this right now, whoo! I think it gave me a semi. So that about wraps it up, folks. Here you have it. Furious Parmesan garlic broccoli with the Furious baked macaroni with bacon and the Furious fried chicken. So that's how we're gonna wrap up episode 1, Cooking with Furious. I hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to make this recipe at home. We will be showing that for you. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to email me at cookingwithfurious@gmail.com. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, Cooking with Furious is where it's at. God damn it.